Hello and welcome once again to RPS Music. I was going to do a big kind of involved introduction, but it's Kneecap. You'll know who Kneecap are. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
What's happening? Hola.
Hola, chicas.
You picked quite a spot for an interview. We're in a big
people are excited for your show tonight. I have the impression.
We're like a wee freak show. We're like a circus.
Yeah, it feels like a little bit like a zoo cage, maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all right.
So
let's shit at them.
Yeah, let's start the questions. Okay. You played 1 year ago in Barcelona. What do you remember about that gig?
Very sweaty.
It was very sweaty because we played. What was the name of the venue?
Apollo.
Apollo. Yeah. So it was kind of just outside. It was part of the festival, but it wasn't on the festival ground. So it's great to come back this year and actually be playing as part of on the festival ground. So we can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, you love a good party in Catalonia, so we're looking forward to it.
Was it your first time in Barcelona last year when you came?
No, not the first time. We've been here before. It's the first gig, was it?
Yeah, I think it was my first time, maybe.
First gig, but no, I've been to Barcelona before, and I've been to the Basque Country and Catalonia and stuff, so come here quite often.
How's the last year felt for you?
It's been
busy. Over it. Busy. We've been very, very busy. Obviously, there's been a lot going on with the album and then touring and stuff. So I'm barely going to get through any questions here.
He's getting all flustered here.
I know, I'm all flustered.
It's distracting. Maybe we can just no questions. Just look at the people.
Yeah, let's take questions.
They have the Kneecap T-shirt. Look. The football one.
Yes. Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay, so did you arrive today to the city, or did you have any time to visit or come here days earlier or something?
Yeah, we were at me and DJ Próvaí were at the festival last night.
Oh, what did you see?
I didn't really see much, but I did a lot of talking.
Okay, nice.
Like this here.
Okay.
I'm moving. Móglaí. Yeah, we just walked around the festival. We were here till 8 in the morning.
Oh, so you closed down the event. You closed down the festival.
Yeah, we went to see Kiki. Was it? Kiki was on at until 7 in the morning. So
nice.
We did that there.
And did you do a little visiting, or you just stay at the hotel, enjoy the weather, maybe?
Enjoy the weather, the pool.
Some relaxing time.
Yeah, no, well, we have to leave. We leave at 10 a.m. because we're playing in Bilbao.
In the Basque Country.
So we have the day off tomorrow, and then we go. But we travel, so we're traveling overnight. We finished today our show at 4.
Yeah, it's a really good, nice time.
And then we have a few hours to kill before we leave on the bus. So I think this is the perfect slot.
We've missed. It's like the 100-year anniversary of Gaudi, is it?
Yeah, Gaudi. Yes.
Missed it.
Yeah, we missed
it. You sound devastated.
Again.
It's okay. We forgive you.
I'll get the next 100.
Exactly.
And around a few more days, and the Pope's coming along as well. So there we go.
Yeah, the Pope's coming. Yeah, the Pope is here today.
Pope's Catholic.
Yep.
I was wondering, how hard was it for you to make Fenian with everything that was going on around? Did it sort of focus things, or did it distract you?
I mean, it should have been a distraction, really, but if anything, it was more of an influence. We had plenty of topics to talk about. Obviously, a lot of groups, whenever they're creating an album, they can go away and lock themselves away from the world for about 2 or 3 months. But fortunately and unfortunately for us, we had to be dragged through the legal system, let's say, in the middle of recording during those 7 weeks. But what should have been a hindrance on paper actually worked out to be a big kind of inspiration for us.
Since the album was out, you've done a few gigs. Do you have a favorite song to perform live?
Oh, from the new ones.
From the new ones, is it?
Yeah, exactly, the new ones. Maybe the ones with big chants, like Big Bad Mo, is it?
Big Bad Mo.
Or Carnival.
Yeah, or Fenian maybe.
Fenian also as well.
Or Big Bad Mo. I think Big Bad Mo, I can't say that.
It's going to be a great moment tonight.
Yeah, it'll be good tonight.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll answer that one tomorrow once we see what the Primavera Sound crowd is
maybe
like.
in the after I'll ask you.
Perfect. Let's do another interview on stage. Let's do it.
Exactly.
But when you're making the album, do you have moments when you're like, yeah, this is going to absolutely kill it at a festival in 6 months?
I mean, there's definitely when you're creating it and then you kind of make, because the thing, I think when you're making an album, what actually kind of finishes it is the small kind of tweaks. So it's whenever somebody, if you drop drums out or you decide to push the bass a bit more in certain places and you hear it after it's been kind of, cut properly, I think you kind of realize, right, this one's going to go down well. Big Bad Mo, we did that on purpose. We did the big sort of piano kind of house chords and stuff because we knew that was something that was going to go well in festivals or in big arenas and stuff. So that was intentional.
Mm-hmm. We asked you this question when we did the listening party, but DJ Próvaí and Chara weren't there, so we'll do it again. This is a theory of mine. I feel like like in a globalized world, like musical projects get more like how do you say, like they have less personality, and I feel like doing art from your roots, from your own culture, is like one of the only ways to do like art in nowadays that makes sense, like something that is connected to your roots, because everything is like so globalized and feels like this. It can feel like the same. Do you buy this theory? Do you agree with me, or no? You can not agree with me. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely doing stuff in your own language gives you like a connection to it that you wouldn't have in your forced upon you language. Bloody Brits, at it again.
I think the way music is going, like I think there was some percentage of like it was saying that a certain amount of songs on Spotify are AI. Like, that's the way things are going. So I think like indigenous languages and native culture is a way for us to kind of to fight against that that kind of that homogenization of music. And I think going towards native languages
the perfect shift,
and also not only for music but for maybe the lands we live on, and understanding the place and having more respect for the land we live on.
I think it's interesting you mentioned AI, because like I don't think any AI would ever come up with Kneecap, right? I mean,
I don't know.
That's a great compliment.
If AI speaks Irish, it.
Yeah, I know the day that it fucking speaks Irish, we're fucked. We'll be out of a job.
Yeah, that's
we'll
good.
Lost our niche.
That's one good thing about languages that not many people speak. AI can't speak it yet.
Exactly.
I hadn't thought about it.
There's a reason.
I mean, I was going to say about Fenian as well. It feels like a kind of more musically open album. There's like sort of a bit of rave, bit of house, disco. Was that like conscious?
I think we love kind of doing, like, we love to have versatility anyway on the albums, but it's just because of kind of like we don't have like a certain genre that we just listen to. Yeah, I think we're all ADHD as well, so I think once
it's alright that like our personalities basically to be jumping from different genres every 2 songs, because you get bored.
Yeah,
makes for a better live show as well.
Talking about also like the album, you collaborate with Fozzy, a Palestinian artist. Why did you decide to do this collaboration?
I think this like after last year, and like, since genocide started in Palestine in October, we wanted to build on that solidarity that we had with Palestinians, and if we wanted to do something practical. And working with an artist, I thought was a practical way to build that bridge of solidarity and to do something practical that can have an impact and hopefully will inspire other people to work together between Palestine and Ireland, because as we always say, there's such a big connection between Palestine and Ireland with politics, so I think it makes sense to kind of come together with the music.
And who better to represent the Palestinians than a Palestinian?
Do you think like Kneecap could come from anywhere other than Belfast?
Derry?
In what sense? Like that? Well, I mean,
I don't know, just it feels like there's a very specific set of influences, that went into you and into the music.
Yeah, I suppose it's a very unique setting where we're from as well. Obviously it's very political background, obviously being in a post-conflict city, and then also kind of maintaining that culture and language that was driven to almost extinction over 800 years, like to kind of maintain that and then be born into the city that we were. It's obviously it's a very unique setting, and I think that's maybe what's give us that uniqueness.
And also like something that maybe it's not as commented, the humor of the band and the lyrics. We see like a lot of humor in the lyrics of Kneecap. Do you think people miss some of that and maybe focuses on other stuff? Like that's also part of the group, right?
I think humor is just such a big part of where we're from. Obviously, like, I mean, 800 years of colonialism. If
Give you a sense of humor?
You'd have to fucking laugh through it. So I think it's just naturally whenever we're creating and doing anything creative that the humor just kind of goes hand in hand with it. And I think it's probably the best way to get people to listen to you is through humor. I think it's an international.
It's great strategy, yes.
Yeah.
We're very avoidant in Ireland. We don't want to talk about our emotions, so we use humor.
Perfect mechanism. Is it crazy that is it crazy for you that you are in Barcelona, like so far away from Ireland, and like a lot of people are here to see you with your merch?
I think so. Yeah.
Can they hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I didn't know that.
There's like speakers outside.
Right.
We can see a nice balaclava here, some Kneecap shirts.
Yeah.
How are we all doing?
He's all a bit sensitive from yesterday. I see a few sensitive heads out there.
Recovering from yesterday, yeah. Yeah. So is it crazy like that people are like here from like far away from home to see you guys? Like, do you like have it normalized already, or it's still crazy, like a crazy feeling?
Slightly, especially it's just down to the fact that we do this predominantly in a language that, you know, most of the people at home don't even speak. So being able to kind of, like, on paper it looked like, you know, doing this in the Irish language was going to close an awful lot of doors for us. It probably doesn't look like the best business model to do something in a language that there's 80,000 daily speakers, but it's proved a lot of people wrong, and it has actually opened more doors than it's closed. Obviously, like, being able to come and play at 3 a.m. Primavera, it's just fucking bananas.
Perfect slot. Like we can wait for it. Like we can wait.
Is it 3 or 4?
3.
Okay.
Here, right? In Occident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sensible hour.
Yeah.
We'll
We will
try
win.
and stay sober until then. That's going to be tough.
It's going.
You got a new.
Going well.
It's going well.
No puedes no verlas, ¿verdad? Dejan huellas que no se borran fácilmente. Juegan como si el tiempo no fuera con ellos. Sin decir una palabra, pero aún así te obligan a parar y mirar. Se quedan en tu cabeza, mucho después de que el show termine. Por más que las persigas, simplemente siempre estarán un paso por delante. Superstar. Superstar, de Adidas Originals.
You got a new remix out with Killer Mike. How did that happen?
He's a massive fan.
We taught him everything he knows.
But he must be a fan, right? How did he?
Yeah, no, it was through obviously LP and stuff too from Run the Jewels. It was just kind of, we've had a bit of like back and forth over the last few years trying to work with LP, and then obviously Killer Mike, and it just kind of happened very organically. Like,
Are you big fans of this as well?
not as much as they love us though.
So yeah, for wrapping up, and we'll leave you alone. Are you excited to see maybe some concerts tonight before yours? Like, are you trying to like maybe go see someone?
The Gorillas, definitely looking forward to seeing the Gorillas.
Little Sims.
Little Sims. And then obviously our gig will be finished and Peggy Goo will be on just as we
Perfect.
finish. So
Perfect.
we'll be taking a few pills of that.
Paracetamols.
Perfect.
Hang on, talk about Gorillas. Has Damon given you the call yet?
They called you?
No, has he not called you?
He called me.
There you go. There you go.
Feel Good used to be my alarm, so I've got a lot of PTSD with it.
So you hate it. You hate that song now.
Yeah, I hate it.
Hates waking up.
Okay, so what do you expect for tonight's gig? What are you expecting for the Catalan public? Come on.
It's going to be rowdy enough, 3 in the morning. I can
Hopefully.
imagine it'll be quite rowdy. If anybody's still awake at 3 in the morning,
We will be.
they're there for a
Surely.
certain, they're there for
They will be there.
They'll be there.
Look at them Hallions out there. They'll be well up for it.
They're just getting over
Scaldy
the hangover, I
bastards.
reckon, Yeah.
That girl's going to be in front row.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's right.
Yeah, you're going to get barricade.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you commit any crimes in that balaclava. I don't know if you're
I
getting
don't think you're getting away with it. We'll see you
So-
all at 3 o'clock, you mad cunts.
Exactly.
We love yous.
So yeah, with that.
Don't think there's a better way to end things, eh?
Yeah.
Gracias.
There you go.
Cheers.
See yas.
Gracias.
See you all later.
Oh my God.
Lovely.